you're on the run, or just staying home, if you're with some friends, or just all alone, have a cup of coffee or tea, if you please, and listen to me today on Cardio Coombs Cafe.
Beats by Smokey.
Hey there, you're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe podcast. I'm your host Aaron Coombs, and this is episode 18 of season 2. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend. I'm recording this on a Sunday, but for a Monday. Who cares? Anyways. So let's talk about what's new. Let's talk about music. Alright, we got the new Donda album that came out from Kanye West. It was supposed to come out, I think, around July or so. It was prolonged. Well, it was released, and then Kanye West said something along the lines like they released it early and they didn't put on one track called Gel 2. I think it featured DaBaby, so that might be a little bit of conflict there. Because I guess we all know what's going on now with DaBaby and the choice words he said about everything. Yeah. And, well, Donda I found was good. Had a couple good songs in there, and on the track of not swearing and being religious again, which is good. I like Jesus Walks and back when he used to do that song, but I find this album was a little more like, not like orchestrated, but it felt more production like. So even though there was some good songs, it's a little too much, if that's a possibility, but I enjoyed it. And there's a feud going on now with him and Drake. Drake and them were, I don't know if it's made up or planned or whatever, but they pinned his address down, Drake's, from his mansion. And then Drake's fans supposedly went to the old childhood house of Kanye West and vandalized it, but I don't know how much that's true or not. So moving on to Drake in music, he got a new album out called Certified Lover Boy. I guess you all heard it by now. And there's a new video. It's pretty cool. Too sexy, or whatever it's called. Way too sexy. And you'll see, I'm going to say one of my boys, but they used to be one of the Raptors. You'll see Kyle Lowry. Jeez. Got him on my mind too, because he's been traded over to the Clippers. My favorite, number 7. But yeah, Kawhi Leonard is on the LA Clippers, I know. But it's also on the new video for Drake. Hopefully I didn't spoil that, so I won't tell no more than that. But it's a funny video, you guys should watch it. And that's one thing I like about Drake. Even though he acts like he's tough, he's always there to, don't mind make fun of himself like that. And then, again, someone who made fun of Drake, I don't know if you know Chris D'Elia, the comedian. Also got a podcast called Congratulations. It's not sponsored, but he did a little skit on Drake. Like, all his songs seem like things that are bad for like a rich guy or too sad, like crying in my shower, stuff like that. And well, this album, the new Certified Lover Boy, there is some songs that are a little bit too sappy, I guess. I don't know. It's just the way Drake always was anyway. But it was a good album, some good beats. So even if they're having a feud, I don't know if that's to impact their future songs or anything like that, and show some shade or throw some shade or do some diss tracks or whatever, but should be a good old time. What else is new besides music? My baby girl had her first haircut, so I'll show a little video here now. And she'll be turning 10 months soon, and people say it's bad luck to cut her hair before she's 1, but we tried pinning it back, we tried braiding it, we tried putting a hat on, tried putting a little headband over, but she ought to take it out, and the hair be in her eyes, and she can't really see very well, so this way it's cut fairly, not too short, and we left it long around the edges, so I think she looks fabulous. And what else is new? Pussycat, whoa. I guess, politics, me. There's going to be some federal elections again, and there's going to be some town elections here coming out soon. I'm going to probably be gone to work before that happens, but hopefully everyone goes out and votes, and if you can't vote early, That'd be the best thing to do. And just do what you want to do, not what anybody else is saying. So that's the best way to take it. And we talked about politics the last podcast, me and the wife. So the wife and I, whatever's proper. So yeah, and there's school starting, and school started in most places now, but in Newfoundland usually it's September 7th, so it should be really, really soon. So hopefully all the teachers are enjoying their summer and coming back, and feel free to mold the minds of the children, and hopefully all goes well, and everybody drives safe now, especially around school areas. And yeah, just be thoughtful, cognizant. What else is new? Last night we went out for a good old bowling game. Here's the picture of me getting all dressed up in my Aaron Coombs cafe attire, which I never do. Never promote myself. Nope, don't do that. Yeah. So, what else? We're talking about my little pondering of a food trailer, a little pop-up. So a possibility of doing a food tasting podcast with friends. So that'll probably be around September 17th. I got a couple busy days ahead of me. Gonna do some traveling and gonna do some more things to boost my work. I gotta do a refresher and some courses for work. Exciting, hey? So I'm gonna go away for that and hopefully relax in another jacuzzi and all is well, and see some more family. The wife might see some Iceberg Alley. Was it Alan Doyle? He was good. I seen him down at the gathering back when I seen me and good old Shama Junder. Yeah, it's a good old time. That was back. That must have been over 4 years ago, because I remember eating meat. This November will be 5 years of me being plant-based. I even got strawberries in my drink. Yeah, so eat those fruits and vegetables, y'all. So, like I said, rewind. Talking about the food trailer samples. Hopefully on the 17th or around that area, we'll be doing like a little pop-up sample of... I guess not how hectic it's going to be, because it's going to be more hectic that I'm going to prepare, because I'm going to record it and put it in a small, like, half hour or whatever long these podcasts are. You don't want to be watching me just flipping burgers and frying stuff. Just like, okay, yeah. Sizzle, nope. So I'll speed it up. I'll show what's on the menu. I'll do a couple of coffees, couple of samples, couple of flavors. I got a food. I'm not going to show the menu now. Make it a surprise for the boys that are coming down. But that'll be a good gig. And I think next week, yeah, I'm going to be busy, like I said. So we're going to postpone the podcast to later on in September. So I know I haven't been doing many podcasts lately because of work and everything, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And speaking of cookie, no, I shouldn't talk about that. Halloween and stuff. Anyways, moving on. Boom. Don't want to give it any ideas of what I'm going to dress up as for Halloween, but if you guys got any ideas, fall is coming this September. A lot of people think September is the end of summer anyway, but it's not till later on. But the weather has been pretty dreary lately. It hasn't been gray and rainy here in Central. But we'll make the best of it. And it started raining the other day. Poppy and Anthony Coombs went for a walk with two of the babies. These two beautiful girls here in purple. They went for a walk and it started to rain, so I brought two umbrellas, luckily. And my baby Kalani would hold either her hand or she holding her feet, the umbrella. So I had to hold the top doll because it kept swaying. And luckily it was only a sun shower, so they weren't getting too wet. Poppy got a little wet, but that's alright. So it was a good little walk. It's always good to be home, see my niece, and be with my daughter. So, and my beautiful wife, of course. Love you, Laura. So we talked about music. I won't be talking about sports or politics, really. But I do miss my boy Lowry, like I said. I hope he does go back. Like, I think he said he's going to come back and retire a Raptor. I don't know how much that's going to be true, or if it's going to just be for like a day or so. But I knew the time was going to come because the team got to rebuild, and Lowry is a good prospect. And so the the Miami Heat got a good player there. Kawhi Leonard went to the Clippers. So they gotta go. I think they got a good year coming ahead of them. But still, in hopes for the Raptors, even though they are gonna rebuild. And yeah, and Drake's their unofficial ambassador or whatever they call it. So yeah, hopefully hear more music from Drake and Kanye. What other new music I've been listening to? Not a whole lot. I like to listen to more older stuff again, classic rock and just the old music from the 90s. And reading books. Let's talk about books. I got a new book about the last interviews of Anthony Bourdain. Let's see if I can show you a poster right there. So yeah, he did Parts Unknown. He did The Layover. He did No Reservation. He wrote some books. And he was a cook, a chef, a storyteller, a writer. So I know people like, aren't you like a guy that doesn't eat meat, and he's the one who like killed animals on the show and cook them and whatever. But besides that aspect, to see the different cultures of the countries he went to and see the different food and just the way people lived. He was more than just the food when it came to many of the shows he was on. He tried to talk to everyone, get to know them, smile, and sad what happened to him, but yeah, I still respect the man for who he was. Great storyteller, great chef, great writer. And I know I have some differences where I am plant-based and whatnot, but again, when I watch like cooking shows and Food Network shows, I like to substitute what can I make that they are making the main protein of meat. I don't like that, whereas they call it the protein. There's more protein than meat. But anyways, don't want to lose some fans here just because of talking about vegetables, which my sister says I don't eat many of anyway, because I love carbs. But that's a different show. But yeah, I got the book, last interviews with him, and I got 32 Yolks, I think it was. It was Eric, the chef that founded Anthony Bourdain that night. But he's a good friend of him. He was a chef, still a chef, and one of the top restaurants in the world, really. So I haven't started that book, but I did get that one. And I got another one about a handbook on food trailers and food trucks. So just pondering the idea. So you'll see in the future podcast, not just Cooking with Coombs, but we're going to be doing like a taste testing thing. So it might be good, might be bad, who knows. But it will be an experience. And movies. Just watched one with the wife. The new Cinderella with Camila Cabello. It was different. It was more of I don't want to give anything away, but it was a strong woman lead. And I won't go any more than that. So there was some twists to it. And it was a musical. So not many people are into musicals. And I'm not too into musicals, but in saying that, my favorite movie is Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory, which is pretty much singing throughout. But Gene Wilder is a great actor, and I loved all his movies, all the oldies and stuff. But yeah, what is that going on with this? Movies, yeah. So that's Cinderella one, good. And there's a new show I was watching. I don't know if it was on Disney or Prime. It was Only Murders in the Building with what's the his name. Selena Gomez, Martin Short, and why is this a blank? Martin Short, Steve Martin. That's the one. Oh yeah, it's different. I think there's gonna be another one coming out on the 7th. So it's like one every week. I watched 3 episodes of it. New series. It's quirky, funny, and I love the boys. So good show overall. What else have I been watching lately? Not too much. I've always been going back and watching the Layover with Anthony Bourdain and stuff like that, and just watching shows from the past. But anything new? Not much. Keeping it busy. So I'll be going do some work courses. I'll be also seeing some family and also spending some time with the wife this next week and coming, so there won't be an episode like I said. But we'll come back and hopefully make a good episode, a great episode. Aren't all episodes great? Okay. Yes. Of taste testing samples. I'll do some beverages, non-alcoholic, cold and hot coffee, which is brought to you by Cardio Coombs Cafe Home Roasted Coffee. So yeah, that'll be a time. Awesome. So, thanks again for tuning in. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I hope your weekend went great, because by the time you listen to this, Monday and forward. Yeah. Until next time, though, stay tuned, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye for now.